Happy Monday on a nice little 4-1 run, and the NBA research help is back. Let's talk some basketball. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back into another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I'm your host, Steven, and it is Monday, and we are freaking back, baby. It is time to talk some NBA basketball. That's right. We took the weekend off, as you know, from any bets. We were a little busy. I went to watch my sister in high school. Yes, I have a high school sister. Senior year, made it to state, won their last game in districts. It was pretty awesome. So that was a lot of fun. Anyways, I have an announcement to make. There is no freaking NBA games tomorrow on Tuesday. That's wild to me. I don't know why you have so many on Monday and then none on Tuesday. It makes no sense to me. But we will still be doing a video for NBA, giving you research help for a different position, which we'll get into here in a little bit, and also talk a little NBA debate and have some fun with you guys. So no rest. That's right. So we will still have a video out for you. Be sure to check that out. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. I'm ready to get back to the grind in NBA. The NFL video is already out. The Monday Night Football preview, bets recap, Week 9 recap in general, takeaways, all that kind of stuff. So that was a lot of fun. Please go check that out. Support the channel. But today is the start of the NBA research help. We did a ton of this in baseball. I know you guys got a lot of help from good hitter matchups, who's on fire, all that kind of stuff. Today is point guard day. That's right. Monday is point guard day. Tuesday, shooting guard. Wednesday, small forward. Thursday, power forward. And Friday is centers. We're going to talk about defenses that struggle versus that position and also players in that within that position that are playing well in the last 15 days. So we're going to have a lot of fun and also have some specialties like, maybe who's on fire for shooters, 3-point range, teams that are good against the spread at home, things like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I want to help you guys out as much as possible. For you guys that have been around forever, you know that we're more than just giving you a few bets and leaving. So we like to have some fun, like to give you guys some help. Now, little 4-1 run, we'll take it. I'm not counting that Friday parlay loss, but that was a close one. We're going to talk about that in a second. But in this video, we are going to recap last week on Friday. We're going to talk the defensive versus point guard positions. I'm going to give you my 3 best bets, and I will have more tomorrow. So be sure to stay tuned for that in the pinned comments, and then we'll give you that bets recap page. So that's my long-winded intro. I am excited. I'm ready to roll. Before we dive right in, hit that like button, please. It really helps the channel. You guys know the spiel. Leave a comment below. Just say hi. Tell me a fun fact for the day. Let's get our Monday blues out of us and enjoy the day together. So that's what we got. Let's check out the bets recap. There it is. This is the Friday bets recap. For the first time in a while, we did not have any weekend NBA bets, but Blazers money line. Man, what a comeback they just had. I know they just lost, actually, as we're recording this, to the Grizzlies again, but man, great comeback, forced overtime, and won it in overtime on Friday to come through for us. Julius Randle over 12.5 RAs. That was an easy winner. Like I mentioned, he wasn't playing the Cavs, so I liked it. I think he ended with 16, if I remember right. But Curry, 4 plus threes, Warriors money line. That was a nice winner. The Warriors money line was a sweat till the end. I'm talking, was it offensive goaltending by Draymond? Was it not? I don't know. The Warriors money line won, and that's all I care about. Curry hit 4 threes, of course. Jokic triple double. I threw that in as an added bet. Only a half unit. He fell 1 assist shy. I was stressing out about it. I just needed one more assist. That would have been a nice 1 unit winner. But that's all right. Friday parlay. We hit the Holmgren one, and we hit another leg that was, I think, Tyler Hero, 20 plus points. Hit them both, but we lost Ben Simmons over 16 and a half RAs in that one. Unfortunately, Dinwiddie came back, took some of the assists away, and he fell too short, I believe. So we were so close to hitting that Friday parlay winner. 2 more RAs and 1 more assist from Jokic, and we have a huge 5-0 night. But that's right. We'll take it. That is Friday. Before we get into that research help, a word from our sponsor, OddsJam. All right, guys, I haven't talked about OddsJam in a while, but if you are into NBA player props, you have got to go check it out. Again, Jabo14 promo code gives you 14 days free trial. That's it. You got nothing to lose, access to everything on the website. You can look at all these different plays across different websites like Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, Thrive Fantasy, another sponsor of ours. And it tells you everything. You can see about 3 plays right now in Underdog Fantasy that have over a 55% chance to hit using their positive EV value. And then if you want to just look at all different sports books for all bets, you can look at that too to see if FanDuel, DraftKings, all these different websites and sports books, which one has the best odds for you. If you love to get help with your NBA betting research, this is the place to go. Again, Jabo14 for a 14-day free trial or Jabo25 for 25% off the first month. Go check it out. You got nothing to lose. I know I love it. So that's all I got for you, though. It's now time for the first time this season to talk some NBA research help. All right, the research help is here, and today, like I mentioned, is point guard day. So on the left, we have the 10 defenses that have given up the most points per game to the point guard position. Cavaliers up there, tied with the Warriors. I did not take into account the Sunday games as we were doing this. The games were still going on, but the Cavs do have Jared Allen and Darius Garland back, so just keep that in mind. But maybe some surprises. Celtics are struggling against point guards. And the Bucks at number 10, they definitely weren't struggling last year, but they now have Dame instead of Drew Holiday. That's a big difference. But those are the 10 defense given the most points. And then on the right, we want to kind of keep it on one page for you guys so you can take a screenshot, kind of a one-stop shop. These are the top 10 point guards scoring wise in the last 15 days. Now, as you can see, De'Aaron Fox is hurt. SGA is hurt right now. There's no timetable as to exactly how long they are, how long they're out at least. But I just want to point that out just so you guys know. But Luca's the man. Donovan Mitchell, Steph Curry, some of the guys that we're not surprised that are up here. Kate Cunningham, number 10, having a good year, having a good second season in the NBA. But yeah, this is point guards points per game. So hopefully this helps you out. Leave a comment below if there's something else that would help you guys out. Bear with us. We're going to tighten this all up and give you some good help, just like we did baseball season. But the next page is the assists for the point guards. So let's go check those out. And there we are. Those are the 10 defenses giving up the most assists to point guards. Looks like we have four teams giving up over 10 assists per game to that position. No question about it. It was obviously going to be Tyrese Halliburton over on the right side, the most assists per game in the last 15 days, which is really just the last 13 days. Like I mentioned, the season is not exactly 15 days old yet, but Halliburton over 12 assists a game. He is something else and a lot of fun to watch. Other than that, not a ton of surprises. Jamal Murray 7.4. Jamal Murray looks like he is going to be out for Monday's game, so just be sure to be sure to look at that for lineups and everything. But again, hopefully this helps. Maybe you look at some points and assists if you find a good matchup for some team or for some players. But that's what we got. It's point guard day, and like I said, we'll have some other specials too that we'll add throughout a week, probably 3 times a week, to go along with these dailies for the position. So that's what we got. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if it helps or any suggestions because I love to take it. I know in that pitcher report I got some suggestions for baseball and that really helped you guys out, and I just added it in. So we're in it together. We're a community, but that's what we got. Now, no more rambling about this. It's time to get into the best bets. All right, this first one takes us out to Philadelphia, baby. That's right, home of the tush push in the NFL and cheesesteaks. That's all I got. Never been there, but it would be fun to visit. Anyway, 76ers minus 11.5, over under 227.5. Oh man, I don't like laying big point spreads, but I'm going to this time. Philadelphia 76ers minus 11.5 at minus 110 is my best bet in this game. I looked at some player props like Kelly Oubre over points, maybe Maxi, but to be honest with you guys, the blowout scares the crap out of me. I would rather just take the blowout as my bet. So here we go. This Wizards team is horrendous. I'm actually starting to kind of like this 76ers team now that they don't have the ball hog, the one-on-one ball stopper, momentum killer, terrible defender. Anything else you want? Weiner, Complainer, James Harden on the team. That's right. I like the trio they have right now, but in Embiid, Maxi, and Kelly Oubre. I think Oubre was kind of one of the most sneaky signings in the offseason. I think he averaged like 20 a game for the Hornets last year, and he's playing well right now. So 76ers at home this year. They've played 3 home games, and they've won all 3 by 12 plus points over the Suns, Raptors, and Blazers. We got Wizards. Let's see. They have a joke of a player in Jordan Poole. He's just out there just fooling around, to be honest with you. He's a streaky shooter. Yes, he can light up the scoreboard, but then he can also be absolutely terrible. Kuzma's the only other player that you really game plan for, but this team is just not good. The Wizards are a bottom 3 rebounding team. 76ers a top 10 rebounding team. They're going to get killed on the glass. I expect the Sixers to get a lot of second chances. Not that they really need them to win this game by a lot, but I think I love the 76ers home court advantage. They had it last year. They got it again this year. Like I said, they've won all 3 games by 12 or more points, and now they play the worst team they have faced all season in the Washington Wizards. So give me the 76ers minus 11.5 in an absolute beatdown over the team from the nation's capital as bet number one. All right, game number 2 takes us out to Brooklyn. That's right. We got the Nets hosting the Bucks. Bucks minus 5.5, over under of 230 in this game. How about the Nets against the spread this year? Nets 5-0 against that spread, and the Bucks are 1-3-1. In this game, though, I'm not taking a bet that has anything to do with against the spread. It is a player prop. It's a guy we bet a few times already. I'm going to go with Mr. Ben Simmons over 8.5 rebounds at minus 125 on DraftKings. Now, Claxton's been out this whole year, as you guys know, which means Simmons has played a lot more down low, especially the center position. He's been the main rebounder for them. I know it's crazy. He's listed as a point guard. He is the main rebounder for the Brooklyn Nets. But playing center means you got a lot more opportunities. And overall this year, he's played 5 games and he's actually had 9 plus rebounds in all 5 games. So he's hit this every single game. He has 10 plus rebounds in 4 of those 5 games. I'm kind of scared of his rebounds plus assist line, which is what I've taken a couple times this year because Dinwiddie is back, and we saw it in the first half last time he was back. Dinwiddie had like 9 assists, I think, total for the game, but he had like 6 or something in the first half. Simmons only had like 2 or 3. He did pick it up in the second half, but with Dinwiddie there and him playing more down low, I think the assists might be a little bit of a stretch. So I'm just going to go rebounds where I know he can grab them because he's done it in every game this year. Bucks 29th in rebounding, so I love the matchup as well. Give me Simmons over 8.5 rebounds. If you want to sprinkle a little bit on the double double and hope he gets there with maybe points or maybe he has a good assist game. But for me, 8.5 rebounds, I think is one too low. I think it should be over 9.5. So I will gladly take the 8.5 at minus 125. All right, the third and final bet of the day takes us out to Detroit, Michigan, where I'm pretty sure no one is planning a vacation to. But here we go. We got the Warriors -6, over under of 228.5. The bet I have in this game is the exact same bet I bet last week. I love it. It's Steph Curry plus 4 plus 3s and the Warriors money line at minus 117 on FanDuel. Let's talk about my boy, my favorite player in the NBA right now, Steph Curry. By the way, he spells his name the same way I do, but he pronounces it Stefan, so it's really killed me because now everybody pronounces it that way. But that's all right. Anyways, 4 plus 3. How about he's done this in every game? Is that good enough for you? Or that he's hit 5 plus 3s in 5 of 7 games, or 6 plus 3s in 4 of the 7 games? He's averaging taking around 12 threes per game. This guy is the freaking man. He's gonna do it again. Now, Warriors money line. Both teams are on a back-to-back here, so there's no real advantage that way. But the Pistons are struggling a little bit after looking promising early in the year. They have now lost 4 straight games to the Thunder, Blazers, Pelicans, and Suns. All of those losses have been by 9 or more points. I thought about taking the Warriors -6 against the spread, but I decided to go this route instead because I like rooting for Steph Curry to hit threes too. Pistons, bottom 10 defensively versus the three pointer. That is not a good sign. It helps Steph Curry's three pointers, also helps the Warriors win a game. Jaden Ivey is questionable, so it loses some depth and some guard play for the Pistons. He has an illness, just in case you guys didn't know. He may or may not play right now. He's just questionable. But I say let's cash it. This might be a popular bet for us when I think the Warriors are going to win. And Curry, he's just going to keep knocking them down. I mean, if he's going to shoot 12 a game, you're not going to see many nights where he's making 3 or less threes. So give me Curry 4 plus 3s and the Warriors money line as my third and final bet. And reminder, I will more than likely have an added bet. So check the pinned comments tomorrow, check Twitter tomorrow, and check Discord. So that's what we got. Let's check out the bets recap. There we go. 3 winners, baby. We got the 76ers -11.5 at minus 110 on DraftKings. Ben Simmons over 8.5 rebounds. Get it done again. Minus 125 on DraftKings. Curry 4 plus 3s and the Warriors money line at minus 117 on FanDuel. Again, I will probably have an added play in the pinned comments below, so be sure to check that out. Monday Night Football preview video is out. Basketball's going on. It is a great time for sports. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support. And just a reminder, there are no NBA games on Tuesday, but we will still give you a video, give you some research help on the shooting guard position. Also, talk a little NBA debate, which should be a lot of fun. So that's what we got for you. Hope everyone has a great Monday, and we'll talk to you soon.